I am engaged to a money monster who racks up parking tickets and credit card debt. Dear Moneyist, I am engaged to a money monster. She just got rid of. Now she makes $75,000 a year and has a career with the state. Life is good. We have separate finances because I don't trust her to act prudently financially. Since we met, don't Mississippi. The homes are under my name, nothing is under her name, although she does help by paying utility bills and groceries. I am concerned. Sunny in California. Dear Sunny, I do understand your concerns about your girlfriend's lack of money management, and they are valid. Racking up parking, your fiancé's fretful finances feel frustratingly faint-hearted and fickle. Try saying that. Why does she keep parking in places that result in parking tickets? Does she have a plan? Your fiancé sounds impulsive, but being impulsive is not a crime. Of course, it also see. At our worst, we act out of anxiety or anger or frustration or, worse, shame. A financial therapist. All of these issues are missing from your letter. My first take to answer the legal part of your question. California is a community property state, and anything you purchase before your marriage is owned by you. You take out of the marriage. I understand that some people will read this question and react in an extreme fashion. Document everything. Of course, consult an attorney when dealing with real estate and marriage. And I wouldn't advise. Relationships are a complicated business. You are more than the sum. Do you have questions about inheritance, tipping, weddings, family feuds, friends, or any tricky issues relating to manners and money? Send them to. And would you like to sign up to an email alert when a new Moneyist column has been published? If so, click Hello there, Market Watchers. Check out